I think Panorama's reputation is unparalleled. When I talk to people about their experience at Panorama, they go out of their way to talk about their overall experience and how much they liked it and how the care was and how the doctors went the extra mile and the people that helped them prior to the doctor and after the doctor were great and went out of their way to make sure that their experience was a positive one. I think you have to make certain when the patient walks in up until the procedure and then after the procedure that he or she is taken care of, that he or she is a priority. And I think overwhelmingly that's what the people that have dealt with Panorama say.
Well, first and foremost, what patients want is high quality care. And so here at Panorama, we have recruited very good docs from all over the country. We have docs here from Mayo Clinic, Harvard, Steadman Hawkins Clinic, and some very high quality places, and very clinically competent, good people. Character is real important here as well. And then we hold our physicians to high standards.
Our leadership has done tremendous amount of work to build a world-class orthopedic organization. From top to bottom, we have a very professional group of people that work here. All of our orthopedic surgeons here are fellowship trained, so they're very specifically specialized in their fields, whether that be total joints, spine, foot and ankle, hand. So we don't have generalists doing a lot of different type of operations. You know, if you come here, you're going to get someone who's very specialized in what they do.
One of the things that distinguishes Panorama is our hyper-specialty focus. I'm allowed as a shoulder and elbow surgeon to just merely focus on that. And that's allowed me to develop a specialty practice and has enabled me to be one of the busiest shoulder and elbow surgeons in the United States. The trickle down for that, of course, is that patients are able to receive specialty care, not just from me, but our therapist, our anesthesiologist. Everyone that works alongside us are all hyper specialists that get to focus in on a very particular set of conditions and operations. And not surprisingly, outcomes are better when you're treated by a specialist in this manner.
I think some of the challenges for spine surgeons around Denver is that they're often in solo practice and they're left trying to figure out the patient care by themselves without colleagues to discuss the case. Spine surgery can get complicated. I think at Panorama Orthopedics, we're able to do the best for the patient based on having collective decision making and many of my partners getting together.
Our goal in the patient experience is to be about the patient. It's not about the physicians, it's about how the patients interact and how they journey from the parking lot to their visit with appropriate information. Physicians are one aspect of the care, but it's the front desk, it's our medical assistants, it's our x-ray scheduling, our surgery scheduling people. All of that has to be aligned and integrated with the patient. And I think that's something we emphasize.
I'm very proud to be president of Panorama because of the excellent care that we deliver to our patients. We have a long history of growing throughout the community and caring about the community's health, all the way from the many aspects of sports medicine care that we deliver, trauma care that we deliver, and just taking care of conditions that affect patients on a daily basis. We have an excellent group of physicians that work very well together. We have fantastic staff that really care about the patients. It makes me very proud to be a part of Panorama.
Today in medicine, as we know, the costs are going up significantly. Here at Panorama, we go by the value model. Value means quality over cost. And so I think we have very high quality. We have a lot of metrics that back that up. But also, due to the way that we deliver care, we can deliver it at a lower cost. So in the end, the value for the patient is high because we have high quality and low cost.
One of the things we're very proud of at Panorama Orthopedics are the things that we look into to improve your outcome. So for example, we assess patients before surgery and try to identify some of the things patients can do to help improve their outcome. We do things in the way of the hospital that we enjoy operating at to take care of patients. Our orthopedic specialty hospital has reduced infection rates and more specified and quality outcomes because we look very specifically at what we can do at each step along the way to improve the patient's outcome. And then after the surgery, we discuss patient outcomes, both in our conference as well as together in meetings, to see what are the things we can do to differentiate ourselves as well as improve the patient's outcome and reduce complications.
It's one thing for a physician to say what a diagnosis is. It's another thing for a patient to understand what that diagnosis means. And that's the job of the physician, to make it understandable from a patient's perspective.
One of my favorite things about Panorama is being part of a team where everyone is very aligned with our goal of helping patients feel great, do better. We're very passionate about helping patients really achieve what they want to achieve. We listen to what they want out of their life. As a shoulder and elbow surgeon, I know patients want to be able to get back to sports. They want to be able to hug their loved one. They want to be able to pick up their child. We listen to that and try and meet that need.
I think people in this area are really fortunate that they have a place like Panorama, right, which is one of the leading orthopedic and spine institutes in this region. When you start to think about how many patients they've handled over the years, and again, the success rate they've had, and I talked about it a little bit earlier, not only in the procedure, I mean, you have world-class orthopedic doctors. You know, if I'm having some sort of orthopedic procedure done, I would want to go to somebody who was considered to be a world-class surgeon. And they certainly have those at Panorama.